Welcome back. So we are done with the profile screen dot and we have successfully just tested the app right in the previous videos. Now we will just close that profile screen dot since we are done with that, and we will go toward the search product. As you guys can see that directory, open that, go toward the dot file of search product, open that in here. Now in here we just set the app bar search product screen, and you guys can see that. Now in here just click upon that search icon, you guys can see on the right side right in the app bar. Click upon that. Here we are right in the search product screen. Now the first thing that we will just set for the specific screen gonna be linear gradient color for the app bar and also for the body. So we will be working on that first. What we will do in here, we will just wrap the scaffold with a widget by the name container. Now right in there we can simply also manually write the code for the linear gradient color, but we will not do that. For time saving, we will go towards the profile screen and just copy the code from there. So open that directory, go towards the profile screen, scroll up, and where we go, there, right in the widget build. Okay, widget build of the profile screen. In here you guys can see that decoration. So from here to here, simply copy that, go towards the search product dot in here right in this container, paste it. Also you will go back towards the profile screen dot in here, you will just copy that background color, copy it, go back to the search product screen. In here you guys can see that scaffold, in here paste it. Now if you guys just press the Ctrl S, you guys will notice the changes. First, if you guys just didn't hot reload the app, first do that. Okay, I have already hot reloaded the app, so I'll just press the Ctrl S and you guys will notice the changes. Ctrl S, there we go. Okay, now we will do the same for the app bar. So go back to the profile screen dot in here you guys can see that flexible space. Okay, from here to here, copy it and go back toward the search product screen. In here you guys can see that app bar. Okay, just take this down from here and right in the app bar we will just paste the code, flexible space, there we go. Okay, now just press the Ctrl S and you guys will notice the changes. There we go with the app bar. It's look more cool than before. Now right after that we will just go above the widget build and create some methods. Then we will come back right in the widget build, right inside that we will use it. Okay, widget build. Above that, first we will create some methods that we're gonna need. So above that, the first one that we will create is gonna be simply for the search field, and the return type will be widget. So let's go ahead and start working on that specific method created. So in here we'll say widget, we're gonna make that private, so in here underscore, and then give the name build search field. Right after braces and then curly braces, take this down from here. Now in here return the widget, which is gonna be simply text field, and write it and semicolon. In there first we're gonna provide the controller, so let's go ahead and just create the controller. In here we will say first provide the final key, it's gonna be non-changeable. In here now we'll say text editing controller, gonna give the name as a search query controller. Now we will simply just assign text editing controller and write it and semicolon, all just fine. Now let's go ahead and just use that specific text editing controller. Okay, now in here what we will say, right in this specific method, that controller in the text field. So let's have that search query controller in here, and right after that we will set the autofocus. So we will set this to true, and right after that let's set the decoration. We'll say input decoration brushes. Take this down. First we provide the hint text. The hint text is gonna be search here, and write it and comma. Take this down. Now provide the border in here, down. Now down in here we will provide the border. So the border gonna be simply input border dot none, edit and comma. Take this down. Now hint style in here, hint style gonna be as usual text style in here, and simply we will just provide the color. So we'll say in here color, and we'll go with a white color. Also let's just set the font size for that. It will be something like 16.0, and write it and comma. Now right after that we're gonna have the click event. So in here we'll say on changed. Now we're gonna simply go and create another method, so then we will call upon that right in this on changed. So first we're gonna need a string type variable, so let's just create in here. Okay, we'll say in here string type is gonna be simply for the search query, and just assign empty string in here, edit and semicolon. Now let's just above the widget bill in here we'll create another method as I told you before. It's gonna be by the name update search query. In here we'll just pass upon that string type. First just have it in here, create it, string type new query, and curly braces. Take this down. In here we'll say set state, call upon that, so it will just change the result dynamically whenever we will just test the app or run it. So in here now we will say search query that we just created a while ago. Okay, let me just show you that one. So in here search query, and now in this string type variable we will just assign the new query. Okay, and just you will print that the search query in which there will be the new query. Okay, as you guys can see we just assigned that into this search query, and in here we just print it, write it and semicolon. So it's gonna just simply update the search query to a new one. Now let's go ahead and call upon that specific method right in this on changed. In here what we will say first, in here braces, right inside that we'll say query, and then in here we'll say update search query, call upon that, and the new query gonna be the query. So in here just have it and all just fine. In order to remove those yellow lines, you guys know already, add the const modifier, add const modifier, and all just fine. So we are done with this method, build search field, and all of their required working. So basically that's it for this video, and you will work further right from the next one. So see ya.